This is Bulletproof warm-up session number 5, and we're going to start off by doing an arch progression. So in round 1, this will just be a hold, an arch hold. So I'll have my hips on the ground and I'm trying to raise my thighs and shoulders off the ground. So I'm keeping my arms and legs extended out overhead, and I'm going to do that for 60 seconds. Then I'm going to take a light pair of dumbbells and I'm going to do 10 bent over reverse flies with a slight pause at the top. Now the key here is to keep your shoulders pinned back and down. Don't let your shoulders shrug towards your ears. So I've got my knees slightly bent over, and doing the reverse flies. Then I'm going to do 10 Y raises with a pause at the top as well. So similar position, I'm keeping my elbows as locked out as I can and bringing my arms overhead as high as my mobility will let them. And then after that, we're going to move on to ice skaters. So you'll start on one leg and then you'll jump as far as you can, and the goal is to land and stop. So you'll land and pause, regain your balance, and then jump to the next leg. So you're trying to do 10 jumps each leg. For the animal movement today, we're going to do the horse. So you'll go down to a half squat position, so not too deep, and then as you step, you're trying to hit with your heel first, so you heel strike and pull your heel towards you, and the reverse the way back. So I'm stepping with my toe and pushing away. So you'll do 10 meters forward and 10 meters back. 10 meters forwards and backwards, sorry. For round 2 of the arch progression, we're going to start with a similar position that we did last time, with our legs and arms raised off the ground as high as we can, except this time we're going to rock. So keeping that center midline as tight as you can. You're going to do 30 seconds of a rock, then 30 seconds of an arch swivel, where I'll be keeping my chest and legs off the ground, hands behind my ears, and trying to get as much rotation through my trunk as I can. Then I'm going to pick up the dumbbells again and do 10 reps of the bent over reverse fly. Once again, remembering that slight pause at the top, keep my shoulders back and down, and similar with the Y raise. Bring my arms overhead with a slight pause at the top. This is working the scapula and the mid back, which is responsible for keeping your shoulders pinned back and down. So if you've got shoulder pain, most likely it's because you've got rounded forward shoulders. So doing these movements will really help that. Then we're going to do our ice skaters again, so 10 reps each leg. And then back to the horse. As you can see, the angle of my legs there is in about a half squat position. I'm going to step out as wide as I can and keeping that position as I go sideways. Now, you might be asking, why is that called the horse? And I'd say you need to stop asking questions above your pay grade. So round 3 is going to be the last progression for the arch, and we're going to go into the arch position with chest and thighs off the ground as much as we can, with some small weight plates in our hand. You're going to do these snow angel circles. So arms overhead, bring them back all the way behind your low back. Alright, trying to keep your shoulders as pinned back as you can. Then we'll pick up the dumbbells and do 10 more reps of the bent over reverse fly with a pause at the top. I'm trying to keep my arms as locked out as I can for both the fly and the Y raise. So same position, get those arms as high overhead as you can. And then we'll do the ice skater again. So you start on one leg, you sort of lead with your the leg that's going to be giving you momentum starts behind your leg that's planted on the ground, and you use the momentum to jump out. For the third and last round, we'll go back to the forwards and backwards for the horse, and that's it.